Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Tonight's topic is going to be why the narcissist doesn't think like you. Think about that for a minute. If you like the content, please subscribe. Guys, the narcissist, what is their goal in life? That's right. It's to take from people, to manipulate people, to blow up relationships, to think about themselves exclusively, and to see how far ahead they can get in life. That's what their goal is. I know it may be a little rough, but if you've been in a relationship, you know what I'm talking about, with a narcissist, that is. And what's your goal in life? Most likely to have a family, raise a great family, to become educated, learn, grow, teach, help others, use your empathy, use your love, your kindness, your beauty, your intelligence, share your experiences and your wisdom with the world, probably. The narcissist, yeah, they may think of that to a degree, but their whole goal is to manipulate, destroy, rinse, wash, repeat. That's why the narcissist is never authentic, because they're wearing a mask. They're trying to ensnare you in their web of lies, destruction, deceit, rinse, wash, repeat. Again, this is what the narcissist does from an early age all the way up until the end. What they do is they hop from person to person, blowing up relationships after they create fake relationships, maybe even getting married, maybe even starting a business with another individual. Who knows? But the narcissist doesn't think like you, because the narcissist thinks about one person, and that is themselves. You, on the other hand, most likely think about yourself, your loved ones, the people around you, friends, and you can introspect and you can say to yourself, wow, if you make a mistake, maybe you hurt somebody by accident, you said something that you shouldn't have. You know the magic words. I apologize. I was wrong. I am sorry. Please forgive me. It won't happen again. Things like that. What does the narcissist do in that same situation? Nothing. There's no accountability. They're going to blame you even though they hurt you. They're not going to care about you because they don't. They can't love. They have no empathy. What they want is to extract as much supply or as much of your resources as possible. That's another reason why the narcissist doesn't think like you, because they're unable to introspect. They're unable to be accountable and to say to themselves, wow, I really caused some damage today, or I just blew up that family after X number of years, or I just crushed that friendship that I had, or the business, I'm not doing my part, but I'm trying to take the other person down because that person, my partner, is doing all the work and I'm taking all the credit. The list really goes on and on. The narcissist doesn't see things the way you do. They don't see things with shades of gray. They see things in black and white. You're with them or you're against them. You're good or you're evil. It's that simple. That's why when the narcissistic relationship ends, many times, it ends with a thud, a crash, a bang, and you're in disbelief. You're like, who was this person I knew for X number of years? That's not who I started the business with, or fell in love with, or started a family with. It's because, pardon me, the narcissist was wearing a mask the whole time, and they ensnared you in their web of lies, and what they did is they sought out to take as much from you as they possibly could, and they did for the relationship, the duration of the relationship. But they never could apologize and say, you know what, I really didn't do the right thing there. I was wrong. Or my ideas, you know what, it was my fault. No, they can't do that. What they can do is continue to be unaccountable, think about themselves, crush people, make people feel less than, gaslight them, stonewall them, just completely, utterly crush them, especially if the narcissist knows that you're in love with them, or that you're married to them, or that you signed that contract for a business, and that you're really, or say you're a neighbor, say you're living right next door to the narcissist. If they know that the proximity of you to them is not going to change for a while, meaning you can't sell your house, or you're still married, or you have business with them and the business agreement goes for another couple of years, if they know this, believe me, they'll hit the gas and they will do their best to crush you even more. And you may say, well, Andrew, you're being a little difficult right now. I'm not so sure it's that way. It is that way. Give it time. If you actually are involved with the narcissist, there's only one ending, and it doesn't end well for the person that is not the narcissist. Because what happens if you don't have the education about narcissism is you become, first of all, you're in the fog, but second of all, you get a wake-up call unlike anything you've ever experienced, because you say to yourself, who does this? Like, what kind of human being does this to another human being? I can't believe someone would treat someone this way. That's how you know you were with a narcissist, because they're uncaring. The mask slipped. They revealed to you who they really are, which is someone who never cared about you, never loved you, never wanted to do anything but take from you. That's another reason why the narcissist doesn't think like you. Other things, let's say smaller things, which mean a lot, by the way, but when you're texting, say you're texting the narcissist, hey, do we need anything from the store, or how you doing, or how you feeling today? During the initial stages, or the love bomb stage of the relationship, You will be smothered with texts from the narcissist, and you will be smothered with responses from the narcissist if you reply back. It will be overwhelming, and you'll be like, wow, this person's amazing. I can't believe it. It's unbelievable. That's the love bomb, or the inception of the relationship. Let's say it's a business relationship, but I suppose you could still classify it as a love bomb, even though it's not romantic. But the point being, when that happens, you're like, wow, I really want to do business with this person, or I think I'm falling for this person, things like that. And then you realize a couple months go by, and or when the papers are signed, or you moved in, or the business deal's underway, whatever it is, you realize that this person is not replying to the texts anymore. All of a sudden, their part of the workload is not being fulfilled, or the cute emojis that you used to get, they're few and far between. Maybe you're just getting one-word answers like, okay, yes. Maybe you're getting ghosted. Maybe you're getting no replies or answers whatsoever. And if you know what I'm talking about, drop comments below. But this is the devaluation stage. It's when you're no longer needed because you've already committed to the narcissist and the relationship, or the business relationship, and they already know that. And now they are on the hunt, the prowl, the search for new supply. And yes, they were doing it the whole time, right in front of you and right behind your back. And they're doing it right now wherever they are on this planet. I can assure you. Do they care about the people they're actually with? Absolutely not. Do they care about the business growing and making a lot of money? Yes, but do they care about you, who's the partner? No. When you got married to the narcissist, did they love you? No. Did they care about you? No. Did they care about what you brought to the table, which means your looks, your intelligence, your social circle, your job, your status, the houses you own, what you could do for them? Absolutely. And when that runs dry, or they found a new source of supply to elevate their game, you'll be discarded. You will be replaced, trust me. Now, I'm not giving you tough love here. I'm letting you know how it works, and I'm not trying to trigger anybody. I'm mentioning to you that the narcissist doesn't think like you. It's never more evident when the narcissistic relationship ends, and let's say you're discarded. Your head is spinning, you're in the fog, you don't know what's going on because you can't believe somebody like this who you loved could actually do this to you. They can, they will, and they did. And that is the whole key. Because when you are discarded and you don't have the education, but the narcissist does, in other words, they've done this before. This is not their first rodeo. They've crushed other relationships before, blown up other families, blown up other relationships, friendships, anything. And to them, this is old hat. It's nothing new. But to you, because you didn't even know about narcissism, this is new. And it takes you by storm. You have no idea what's going on. That's why they want to crush you, because your head's in the fog. You don't have the education. They do have the education because they've used the same playbook in the past many times. You're just another person in the line. Now, having said that, when the discard happens and you're trying to get closure from the narcissist, or at least get some answers, that is the last person you want to talk to, because A, they will never give you closure. B, they don't care about you. But C, most importantly, and play this again, they are revealing to you who they really are. A uncaring individual who only wanted to be with you for a period of time for your resources. That is it. They didn't love you. They don't love you. It is never more evident than the post-narcissistic relationship when you get discarded. Really think about it. So another reason why they don't think like you is because if they did, they would be able to introspect, and they would be able to say, wow, I really should sit down with that person, have a cup of coffee, maybe two, and relax and discuss the relationship. And maybe admit some faults during the relationship that they had. But no, they can't, they won't, they never will. Because remember, once you're in a narcissistic, toxic relationship, you are blamed for everything. Everything is your fault. Everything is your responsibility. Your job is to make the relationship work while the narcissist is out gallivanting around the globe looking for other sources of supply. But unbeknownst to you, you thought you were in a healthy relationship. You thought you had two people working towards the same goals, dreams, aspirations, and destination. It wasn't the case. I am sorry to say this, but it's so clear once you come through the fire and you understand exactly the toxic relationship that you were in, how it did not benefit you, it did not serve you, it benefited one person, the narcissist. That is why with my channel and many others, and again, thank you very much for being here, we are getting the education out. We are empowering you and letting you know that this was not your fault. You did not know the rules. You did not know what was about to happen to you because you believed that you were in a loving or healthy or caring relationship with the person who turned out to be somebody wearing a mask, manipulating you, tricking you, stealing your energy, time, looks, love, empathy, money, resources, because they could. Because it was like they were playing a game and you were in a real relationship, but it was just a game to them. What it was how much can I take from this person before they wise up, before they catch on, before I can't wear this mask any longer. That's one of the reasons why the narcissist doesn't think like you, because they're incapable. They care about one person, and it's only one person. If you really think about what I'm mentioning to you, go down a list of things through your relationship and think how much you offered to the relationship, how much you cared, how much you wanted it to succeed, and how hard you worked for it. Did the narcissist do any of those aforementioned things? They didn't. They just kept you around, offering you breadcrumbs of hope, perhaps getting back to the love bomb stage, or perhaps future faking, but giving you little breadcrumbs that would string you along so they could extract as much resources from you as they could. The whole time they had your backup supply lined up, or multiple sources of supply lined up. So when they discarded you, boom, they go to the next new thing. Remember, the narcissist likes shiny new things, shiny new objects, which in this case happen to be people. They want new. Everything's got to be new for them. That's how it works. Whereas, let's say you took your wedding vows and you married a narcissist, and if you did, my heart goes out to you. But when you married the narcissist and you said, for goodness and for rich, poor, goodness and health, whatever that term is, you meant it. Because that's how you were brought up and that's what your beliefs were. The narcissist didn't see it that way. The way they saw it was, yes, until the resources are expired, until the bank account's at zero, and until this person is physically, mentally, and emotionally bankrupt. That's what they say. It's exactly true. That's why so many times when the bank account dries up and or your resources have dried up, or maybe you can't walk and you've got physical ailments, the narcissist is nowhere to be found. But then again, they weren't anywhere to be found throughout the relationship anyway, were they? They weren't. So guys, that's the video. I just want to let you know that the narcissist doesn't think like you. They never have, they never will. They're just their mindset's completely different than yours. I hope you liked the video. I loved doing it. From beautiful Costa Rica, this is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon. Stay blessed, stay true, stay on the path. Continue to become educated and awakened. I understand that this may have been a little difficult video for you. It wasn't meant to trigger or upset anybody. It's to let you know that we need to build our boundaries. We need to move forward. We need to put the narcissistic relationship in the past. God bless you. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. And remember one thing, you are not alone. You are not alone. I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.